New features for Apple TV. This particular recording will not be so much a demo as a brief introduction by discussion to the new features announced for and available in tvOS 26. Now, one of the perhaps most important new features is the ability to wake to profiles, as Apple refers to it. I think I've got their language correct there. Essentially, you have been able for some time now to add profiles to the Apple TV, and each user of the Apple TV can have his or her own profile, and you use your iPhone to add these if necessary, or there are different ways to do that. And basically then each person has his or her own watch list, as well as preferences for the types of movies and shows you like, your own music account and therefore your own playlists, your own Game Center progress, and more. Well, prior to tvOS 26, you would manually have to switch profiles, because when you woke the Apple TV, turning your television on and so on, it would bring you back to the last used profile. But now, you will be able to have the option of seeing all the profiles when you wake up or turn on the Apple TV, and you can select which one you want. You can choose not to show this again. You can choose a default one, but now, for the first time, you have this immediate option. So as soon as the Apple TV wakes up, you can pick your profile, see all of your movies and shows, your games progress, Game Center progress, and so on. And of course, the options are still there for family sharing and shared with all of you, so that everybody's influences can come together in a list of recommended movies and shows for the whole family. Another new feature you're going to notice right away on the Apple TV is an app called Sing, right on the home screen of the Apple TV. When I first saw this, I must admit that I thought that perhaps an app I already had downloaded from the App Store somehow got moved up into the higher rows of app icons, but it didn't. In fact, it is a new icon. It's called Sing, and really what it's doing is opening the Apple Music app, but it's opening the Music app directly to the Sing tab. Apple Music Sing allows you to sing karaoke, and what fun this can be. We have had so many fun times, New Year's Eve parties and so on, doing this, family and friends gathered together and so on. But I must point out to you, you say, well, you can do this on your iPad or your iPhone with time-synced lyrics and vocal volume, and that's true. What is the difference? Well, with the Apple TV, you can use your iPhone in one of two ways. So you have been able to use it as a continuity camera, just like you would in a FaceTime call, and that way people can see you and you can see yourself actually singing. But you can also now, for I believe the first time, use your iPhone as a microphone and hear your live performance as you sing. Now, the way you do this, when you've selected a song, and you might hit pause so you're not playing the song while you do this, swipe down to show the playback controls, and there you'll find the various options to show the lyrics, to connect your iPhone as a microphone, and there will be a QR code that you'll scan to complete that process. That QR code stays active, so up to 30 people, or I think it's 31 total people, can be connected at the same time, although only one can use his or her microphone at a time. But when you turn your mic off, someone else can turn it on and so on. Theirs on and so on, and take over the song and go back and forth, what have you. And in addition to this, while you're singing, you can control the vocal volume by swiping up or down on the click pad once you click Start Singing, which that's a swipe up, and then you'll have that option. And you can control the overall song volume with the actual volume button on the remote. When you connect your iPhone as a microphone to the Apple TV, you also will have options on the iPhone to control vocal volume, to add another song to the queue, to the sing queue, to end the session, and so on. And in addition to all this, you can even control mic reverb from your phone. Now, finally, in both continuity camera and microphone situations, it is possible to add visual effects that are fun to the now playing screen on the TV. So you really can have a lot of fun with this. Now, the other thing that there are some enhancements to aerial screensavers, India screensavers, and other things. And then we also hear about a feature, but I think this is going to take some time yet, and it will require support from app developers. But you will be able to store login credentials on board for, let's just say hypothetically, and please do not take this as a guarantee of support because I'm just picking random apps that people know. I don't know if they've said they will support it or not, but let's say, for example, Disney Plus, Peacock, HBO Max, and so on. You will be able to store those logins so that when you need to sign in or what have you, it is even simpler to do than it was before. Like with Apple TV, other devices like Apple Watch have new features, including liquid glass and including hypertension notifications and sleep score and more. And so we are just so excited about all of this, and we encourage you to keep checking back, subscribe, leave a like, and we will talk with you again soon. God bless you, my friends.